everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White, Sage Woman. Here we are, May 15th already. Woo! And just want to give everyone an opportunity to come in, join this sacred circle, and just relax. Let any tensions or any stress or anything from the day, just let it wash off you. Take a couple of deep breaths. And we're just joining this sacred circle this evening for us to just share, for some sharing. Yeah, for some sharing. Just sharing that frequency of love, right? Woohoo! For those of you who are not familiar with my website is whitesagewoman.com. And I'm saying sage, S-A-G-E, whitesagewoman.com. So please take a look at my website, look at my services, and just, contact me through there, unless you know how to contact me. Many of you know how to do that without having to go to my website. So, but for those of you who are just watching now, new, whether you're watching the show live or in the replay, thank you and welcome. And welcome so far everyone that has showed up on YouTube. Let's see, we have Sugar Kim, Ruth, Robin, Wendy, woohoo, and watching on Rumble, because we live stream to Rumble as well. Hello, Maureen. And Maureen says, hello, everyone. All right. So, yay. She is sharing the love over there. And so please take a moment to like and share the show if you would like to, or you can wait and share it later. See if you like it first. Hey, at least I'm honest. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, I know many of you saw the title for this evening is ETs and our star families. And what I'm going to do is something a little different this evening. We're going to have a little discussion. We're going to do I'm going to take you on a journey, so a little bit of sound healing. And I'm gonna the journey's gonna be free flowing, as far as I'm not gonna guide you. You're going to guide yourself. All right. And then I'm going to give some messages. And I'm trying to they're gonna let me know the order of, do I give messages first and do the drumming, or do the drumming and then validate any. Yeah, okay. That will work its way out as we're talking here. So, yes. So make sure that you have some paper, something to write with. And if you're not in that position to do that, in case you were driving or just listening to the show, you can come back later on and take some notes. Go to, because I'm going to be recommending some websites, and maybe, if you wanted to go check those out as well. So there we go. Everyone saying hello to each other. I love how interactive this circle is. Yay. Hello, everyone. Yes, and I hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day last Sunday, so I didn't have a show. I was kind of wondering. I was like, should I have a show as a gift to all the mothers, or just take a night off? And you know what? I did some self-care and just took the night off. So I was like, you all know how much I love and appreciate you. And so I'm going to show myself how much I love and appreciate myself. And so, yes, the circle is full of love. Absolutely, Ruth. Woohoo. And so I want to talk about some things this evening, because it's going to, I hope, help people to maybe get more out of their comfort zone. Ruth's like, hello, Maureen. People were saying hello to Maureen watching on Rumble. So let me ask you this. How many of you watching, and you can comment, believe that we are not alone? Believe that there are galactic beings, other beings. Um, hello, Marcia. Feng Shui my space. So answer in the comments if you believe. Say, I believe. Cue the X-File music. No. X-Files. Remember that show? Who watched X-Files? Anyway, so how many of you believe? And other beings. Most definitely. Yes, I know you do, Wendy. Yeah. And one day I'm going to bring Wendy on. If you feel comfortable, Wendy and anyone else who wants to come on and talk about their, if they want to share their stories about their experiences with ETs. So yes, Marcia, very good. Yes, Maureen, I believe. Okay, all right, good. So there may be many people though who feel Ruth, yes, yeah, who feel like it will threaten their spiritual belief. Oh, Marcia, 3 experiences. Look. Robin, yes, I've seen this space. Look at this. Wow. Should get you all on here and we could talk about it. We should do a show like that with experiences. Y'all got to let me know if you're comfortable. You want to do a show. Well, come on and just talk about our experiences. How about that? Wouldn't that be great? Other than doing it this way too. So we're just putting things together. Because there's a lot of people who were just, if it's out of their comfort zone, right? Yes, God made everyone, but there's just God and us. And it's like, oh, yes, there is source, there is God and us, but there's a lot in the middle too, right? And so we have to expand ourselves, expand, and know that they are our star sisters and brothers, and that we were seated on this planet, on this biosphere. This is not where we originally came from. Many of us, this is not where we originally came from, and we've been many places, been to many planets, been to many star systems. Really call them planets. They're biospheres, they're realms. They're living beings, though. These planets, these biospheres, biological spheres, they are living beings as well. They have a consciousness. Everything in this universe has a living consciousness, is living. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, Marcia. I saw a spaceship. Saw little black people in robes floating across the street one night. A bunch of them floating only a foot above the ground, not tall at all. Oh, Marcia, you're the first person to hear you say, hold on. Little black people. I think I knew who you saw. And I'm going to be referencing a book because just give me a moment, Marcia. Anyways, I'm getting to this. So, all right. I'm very, very careful, and I know all of us should be very careful. There's still a lot of information, and we know that there's a lot of disinformation, right? And we got to be very, very careful because also too, they want us to really, and when I say those, is so we did have a very bad alien race. There are several races that were enslaving us on this planet, and they have been removed last year. And they were the one. Not all reptilians are bad, but the Draco reptilians were very bad. And then they had some grays. They enslaved other races, I should say. I don't like that the word races, but they did enslave other beings to do some dirty work for them, or to do the work for them. Anyway, so and there was more beings than that. A lot of these, the non-human beings, have been removed last year. So what we're dealing with now are the hybrids, are the other evil people that were in charge of causing evil, mayhem, destruction, everything else. Oh, here it is. I wonder if this is what you saw. Um, I'll get to that in a minute, Marcia. You were very, very descriptive. I remember when I was 9, Maureen says, I woke up one. Yeah, okay, I know what yeah. You woke up to one, right? When you were 9. So this is very, very interesting. I never really considered the third one was too long to tape. Yeah, that I got it. Yeah, 3 experiences. That's okay. And say this so we can come on and we can talk about it. We can do a show about it. Get you on and we'll have a little live roundtable discussion about it, right? And so it's I always knew we're not the only ones. I knew there was other beings. I mean, my goodness, my guidance team, I have these light beings, which I knew they were either the Arcturians or the Pleiadians. I wasn't sure. But they just were pure light, and they were very high. They are very high vibrational, and they've been with me since I was little. And they're the ones that we have communication. They help me with communicating with my higher self, and just with tapping into wisdom and everything. It's just it was my reality when I was young, and still, to this day. We get back to that. So I always was open to things. I also knew that I had to stay focused on this earth. I had to stay focused on this planet and this mission, and to help humanity. This is just what I knew growing. It was just this knowing of, okay, I got to complete this mission, whatever this mission is. And so it's really just been a couple of years. When we're ready for the next thing, I'm ready for the next thing. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready for the next thing. And so every time in the past, I would let me consider, let me ask about other galactic beings. And I would hear too from my guidance team, there's so much misinformation out there. Just be careful. And right now, how would you validate it? Because we use our language and our words to describe things that are in other realms, and they're known as something else, right? To others. So it's like, even if we were in contact and you ask where they're from, and we like to do our research and validate, don't we? And it's like, well, there's nowhere really to do that type of research, is there? Because we're calling it, like we call this planet Earth, or Tara, or Gaia, but the other beings call this planet something else. They refer to it as by another name, and that's okay. So that this is what when there's so many different ways that it can be described, and you just want to be very careful, and making sure that it's not a psyop operation, that it's not someone trying to fool you or dupe you, or to lead you down a dark path, not a good path. And we would catch on pretty darn quick. A lot of us here, we're pretty smart cookies, I do believe. Good subject. Thank you, Carol Ann. Thank you. And so let's see. Linnell, I just shared an incredible cloud show. I'll post on Telegram, the goosebumps and tears watching the angels, dragon ships, gangs all here. Exactly. So Maureen was, let's see. Oh, she's finishing She was 9. She woke up one night and saw 5 people in robes with black robes standing around my bed. Couldn't see their face, though. Will never forget it. Always wondered who they were. It scared me. I tried to scream. Oh, I think it's the same ones that you saw. Oh boy. Okay. So, then I was guided to there. There were some. How many of us liked to watch? There was a show on the History Channel called Ancient Aliens, and I'd call them out. Be careful. But how many got bored very quickly because it's like, oh my goodness, they're just repeating the same stuff. They're repeating the same stuff. They repeat, and it's like, come on, we all know this. It's like suppressed information. I felt like they were doing it intentionally and just got disinterested. Well, there are a handful of those specialists or those in the field who they did have on that are doing their own things, and they're on YouTube, and they are really speaking up now. And I really love it because I like the phrase, we're not waiting for disclosure. We are the disclosure. I love it. Absolutely. We need to talk about it and be comfortable with that. And because what has happened to us, we should never, ever be enslaved by evil darkness again. And we're not. We're with this is happening. I mean, the light's already won, and we're not going back. All right, we ain't going back to that. And so we have to. Everyone has to be comfortable with it. Comfortable, and when us human beings here, when we say we want our planet back, get all, no more evil, kick all the evil off this planet, off this biosphere. We want our planet back, and we want peace. And when that happens, and let me tell you, we had to reach a certain percentage of everyone believing and everyone raising their vibration, and that's happened. And now there is a Galactic Federation of Worlds. That is true. Galactic Federation of Worlds is true. A psyop, Galactic Federation of Light, is not. Okay. We I have listened to a couple people and like, this doesn't even feel right. I'm out. And make sure we have to be very careful. And the discernment, like a tuning fork within us. When as soon as you're like, no, oh no, don't push yourself to go, I might learn something. Might learn something you have to unlearn. Listen to your feelings. Listen to that intuition and back away, even if it's for your own protection. All right? Exactly. Right, Ty. So, Ty. So, let's see. Wendy, mine was validated years ago. Going down rabbit holes validate even more. Some of them do, yes, but there is some false information. But Wendy, I know you have to be careful. All right. And so I came across, and it's interesting because when you're guided to the right person, it's not just a person, it's people. There's another circle that we're introduced to, and so it was like, oh wow, and I'm going to take a listen to this show. I'm going to listen to this. And it's like, yes. There has been a secret space program going on since the 50s. I mean, for a very long time. Okay. There's so much going on. And I was like, well, how does this tie into Atlantean time? Because we all know this too. Even if our very first memory is Atlantis, because so many different beings are working together. Think of it like Star Wars. How many of us are totally cool with Star Trek, with Star Wars? And it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. We're okay with that. hey, that's really true. There are, like, I know I've said this before, like in the Star Wars cantina, you see all these different beings, right? All these different, I would say, species or races, and yeah, absolutely, yes, and there is good and bad in a lot of them. Now, um, for those that are even in the like in the third and fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, yes, they still have the choice to be bad, right? But not as much. As we're getting higher into the dimensions and densities, we're going to see more pure light people. We're going to just see more peaceful, loving, intention, that kind of people, and it forces out lower vibrational beings, because they have to raise their vibration to even get to you. So, and if they raise their vibration, it's gonna be peaceful, not destructive, right? So that's the best defense, is to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, right? Okay. Oh, anyway, so I can't even really remember how I came across this person. I think it was several people, but and it was like bam, 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 and then I'm guided to that this one lady who is in direct contact with the Galactic Federation of Worlds. She was abducted by the Greys when she was little, when she was young. They put a chip, a plant, an implant in her, and she was saved by the Galactic Federation of the Worlds. They came in, took her away from the Greys before they did anything worse to her, and then they changed the frequency in that chip so that they could communicate with her. Well, they didn't communicate with her for a very long time, and so she kind of and she grew up. She went into to be an artist. She archaeology. Of course, she went to Egypt, and so she was scared to go to that memory, scared to go to that memory, but she didn't have communication with them. They didn't start using the chip, I think, until she was older. And well, who is this person? Is Ilana Denad, and I'm reading her first book right now, A Gift from the Stars, Extraterrestrial Contacts, and it's a guide of alien races. Alien races. So she to tell the story is that there was some paperwork that had shown up mysteriously. She lives in Ireland. She's from France. She lives in Ireland. So an envelope showed up in her mailbox because she started talking about. She's like, I need to get this message out. Now I got to talk about it. This is what she had. She had a galactic past. She had a past life recession, but it ended up being like a galactic. They got into that whole abduction. And so that started her opening up a little bit more, and then talking about, oh, okay, and then pulling out her old journals and let's talk about this. And so, anyway, her whole story is on her book, and I'm going to put the link in here. You can get this book. She has a second book out too that I have. I'm still getting through this one, and she's writing a third book now. Okay. And so check it out. Check out her website. She grew up. Her family's a family of shamans. I think her grandmother is fifth generation. Her grandmother. So she was in the healing field too. She did all of that like we do. So you'll really love her story. I want you to read her story. I'm not going to tell you any more about her, but she tells in the beginning her story, her drawings, phenomenal, that she sketched everything that she could. It was rough at first, rough sketches, and then for the book, she fine-tuned them, made them better. And so an envelope from the United States didn't go through any post office, anything, just shows up in her mailbox. She opens it up. It was classified information, talking about some of the races that they are fully aware of. And so she communicates at Thorhan, with the Galactic Federation of Worlds, and she asked him, and was like, yes. She was reading, if he can see through her eyes, and so they have this beautiful communication. How many of us have done that though? We've done that with our guides. We could do that too. And so then he had to give permission, to let's just do this. Let's, for the disclosure, let's get everyone comfortable with all the different people, with all the different. They don't like to, well, the Pleiadians, the ones that are closest, they don't like to be called aliens because there are star families, and they find that insulting. So, what, I don't blame them, right? It's an ancestor. It's like, your kid refusing you to call you mom or dad, and they call you by your name. I mean, but come on, it's the same kind of, ouch, that burns. So it's yeah, a lot of them, there are star families, and anyway, a lot of great things. So what is interesting that Maureen and Marcia both talked about. Look at this being, black robes. Okay, this is the part in the book. Okay. They'll tell you where the home world is. They're only 4 to 5 feet tall. They have elongated face, but they wear these robes. All right, they often wear dark hooded robes or cloaks, camouflaging their look. So you really, all you see, remember, is the robes. Now, this is not to create fear. Okay. They are extremely dangerous and hateful towards humans. Okay. And even the lesser ranking reptilians and greys. So even other, okay. So, but that they're not here anymore. Okay. They would come and, all right. A lot of the human trafficking that is going to come out and has already started to come out, human trafficking and abductions, they're all for the same thing. The abductions for the human trafficking, everyone was involved though in that. ETs, bad ETs, and bad people that we trusted government wise. Anyway, so all that's no. We've just got to take care of the hybrids and the human part. And how do we do that is stand up and say, no, we don't want any more of this. We're done with this. We're taking this back. This planet back is going to be peaceful. And it's already happening. The ball's already rolling. It really is. We just have to make sure that we keep our frequency vibrating high. But this is very interesting. I mean, it's just like, wow. I mean, it's really easy to get carried away, but I want y'all to get it yourself. And I even was coloring them, if with my coloring pencils, if they, this is what color they are, this is what they wear. And it just to give an idea, I was like, oh, okay. And so it was interesting. A long time ago, I remember hearing about the chupacabras. Chupacabras, yeah, they are real. And I had said they are ET's pets. Well, yes, they are. They have an agenda too. But anyway, so a lot of great information in here. The drawings. These were the really nasty, evil Draco reptilians. This is the alpha. All right, they could hide their wings too. They're gone. Bye-bye. Don't ever come back. So the Galactic Federation of the World stepped in and took all the evil aliens. We have to teamwork-wise work with them and humans to eradicate the rest. And it's happening. Okay, I think I need to catch up really quick. And they're smelly. Yes, she does talk about that. They do have a smell. So you're right, Wendy. She goes into great detail. It's great information. Okay. And yes, Marcia, isn't it amazing what we experience without asking or expecting it? Exactly. Exactly. Her work is phenomenal, Carol Ann. So much so, and you can find her on YouTube as well by her name. Um, and she has this beautiful. She's from France, so you'll be right up. You'll love hearing her talk, Carol Ann. She has this beautiful voice, beautiful accent, very beautiful. Um, let's see, Elizabeth. High sound dropped into my dog's bowl. Nothing was there. Happened today after watching Matt Frazier, our Rhode Island medium, talking about how spirit guides are freaked, etc., are with us. It freaked me out in a good way. Our thoughts on that. High sound dropped into my dog's bowl. Nothing was there. Oh, did it sound like something had dropped, but there was nothing there? Um, you know, don't let that freak you out though. But it is kind of. I remember getting back into my spirituality. I asked my guides to give me a sign that they're really there. Give me a sign that you're really there. I'm standing in front of the faucet. All right. It was off. I was like, come on, if you're really with me, and I'm talking about my loved ones. I know my loved ones are around me, right? Right. I was like, if there's these other beings that are really with me, then make the water drop out of this faucet. And darn if 3 drops didn't come out. 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, alrighty then. Wow. Is it fear? Is it excitement? Is it what the? And we have to. And I think we've learned by now, if we don't face that fear, the fear will control us. It can be used against us. Okay. So yay. I find that too. It's they can repeat in a different way, but not the same exact. So just acknowledge it, be happy, and they'll keep. Yes, I'm glad you weren't afraid. That's wonderful. And here's something else too. I had been, and you've heard me. I'll talk about angels before. Just be careful. Be careful. Well, it was explained to me too that angels is a dump category for all types of ETs. And it makes sense because when we were taught religion, do you think they're going to tell us about others off this planet? I didn't ever hear about aliens or ETs in church growing up. Did any of you? And it's interesting. There's the old artwork. I remember, and I can't remember which artist did it. If it was Michelangelo or if it was Leonardo da Vinci. There was a picture of Virgin Mary, and in the background there was a spaceship. It's like, yeah, but that's what they saw. That was normal for them. But anyway, so it'll be interesting when they finally reveal everything from the Vatican tunnels, the vaults, the 53 miles worth of true history that they have, and when that's revealed, and just think of the artworks and the literary, the books and everything that has just been kept from us, our true history, everything. Anyway, wow, right? So get that book. And while I'm thinking about it really quick too, there is, I signed up for this. This is, it's going to be during, it's this Saturday or the next weekend, 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's, I'm going to show this and then I'm going to copy it for you guys. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do it now. Michael Salya Ectopolitics. Ectopolitics. He's also on YouTube. You just type in his name. This is a really long link here, but you could register for it, and I'm going to put it in the chat so you can click on it. But he has a YouTube channel too, Michael Sawyer. I remember him from. I remember him doing a couple of shows, I think, on Ancient Aliens. But he was brought in as one of the, speakers, professionals. So he has a lot of great stuff too. And he has a webinar coming up, Hall of Records, Portals to Inner Earth, and our ET Heritage webinar. So I'm going to now put this link into the chat for y'all to click on. And I hope that, you clicked on the link for Ilana. Oh, my goodness. And see out there. See, my team knows me too well. Why even tell me anything? Because words. I've always had such a hard time. Let me see if this whole link goes through. Yeah, I think so. Okay. And so, oh yes, Maureen, I apologize. Let me paste in. All right, so this is what I just talked about. Let me go back and get that book for you too, Maureen. I forget about Rumble. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. Yeah, let me get that link for you too, Ilana Denon. So I've enjoyed watching on Michael Sawyer. He will do interviews with people from the Secret Space Program and how it's been going on, the missions that they're doing. Yes, it's really happening and it's going on, and it's okay. We're ready. We're not scared. And I think the more that we talk about that, and the more that we embrace that, and the more that we get this planet back to peacefulness. Now, one thing that I really, really loved too, and if we go over a little, just please hang with me. I'm not going to do a deep meditation on this, but I want you to feel it. Let's maybe do 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. So here's something really interesting that my team helped me with. My guidance team helped me with that and I realized too I have Arcturians that I'm communicating with. That so I'm like, yes, I know it's important us grounding in and staying, so that that huge tree of life, grounding in, staying grounded into this planet, into this the earth star chakra, which is beneath our feet, the grounding in the ground, and then raising up the branches way up high, not just in the sky, but up in space, right? And we're all connected that way, right? It's all connected. And so breathing that in. And so I was just like, how, if you want to connect with, how you want to find your star family or a couple of your star families or whatever, because it says, be careful. A lot of us are so experienced. We've been to so many places, right? And so, and that's the thing about this, when she reads about certain systems, you'll be, oh, this feels familiar. Oh, this feels familiar. Oh, this feels familiar. And that's okay. Because they will. It just shows you've been there. But, and I'm like, oh, okay. So just keep raising our frequency. So I like to listen to the Sophagio tones, the different hertzes, right? And they were like, there's a one even better than that you do. And I'm like, what? And they're like, how do you connect with Mother Earth? What sound? Right to the heart of Mother Earth. Can anyone tell me? Does anyone know? It's not just tribal. It's the drum. Here is my drum. It's goat skin. I had an artist painted it for me. And I didn't even ask her to do the runes. She did. She channeled them, and they were perfect. And my animal guides, crow right in the middle, dolphin, the cobra, the turtle. I have a turtle rattle that I got from a medicine woman from a local tribe. And the big cats. It's a leopard, but I love all the big cats. Okay. Very old, ancient, way before all of that. Drum. Drum. You want to know why? The drum I've heard, I know this, is the heartbeat of this planet, of the Earth. Well, guess what else? You listen to drumming long enough. All right, we're connecting on the right. So we're connected to the Earth star beneath our feet. The Earth star is connected to all that is. You are connecting to the heartbeats of every other planet in this solar system and beyond. So you can actually, when you're taking this journey, jump from here to there, to there, to there, to there. So let's just get comfortable. I'm just going to play this for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Tell me what you feel, how you feel. I hope the sound is going to be okay too. Tell me what you experience. Make sure your feet is on the ground. Again, if you're driving or you're doing something, come back to this another time. Put your feet on the ground. Make sure you're feeling the roots coming out from underneath of your feet. Actually, like from your root chakra down both your legs, out your feet. Okay, so here we go. And let's see, we connect to this Earth star. Yeah, yes, I used to all the time too. And I got back into that because I was listening to the hurt stuff and they were like, that's all fine and dandy for way up here, but we have to remember to stay grounded, and this grounds us to every planet's heartbeat. Makes total sense. It's the heartbeat. All right, get comfortable. Here we go. I was going to try to find some music to play behind it, but they said no, copyright and +2. Let's just do this. Take a deep breath. Okay. Drum medicine is the best. Absolutely it is. Okay, so I'm going to just guide. Here we go. We're just going to have them guide me. y'all feeling? Okay. I was hesitant to do this during a live show because it's like, am I going to come back? Water time. Ooh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Woo, I'm on fire now. Make sure you write down any experiences that you had. Don't you feel, did you go? Don't you feel totally grounded, connected with this planet as well as everywhere else? Did you feel that? That's a journey. I finally understood why they call it a sacred journey. I'm like, oh, it's a meditation. It's not a meditation. It is a freaking journey. Woo! Yeah. I heard talking or chanting. Wow. Mouth is tingling. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to go until I get everyone read. For those of you who would like to have, I'm going to pull an animal. Make sure you write down anything from your little journey there, and you can continue it later. I'm going to pull 2 cards for everyone. It's an animal message. It's an animal. One of your animal guides. If I can find my mouth again. And I used this one before. It's the light language celestial messages from the stars. So you're going to get a message from the stars and a message from the earth. Okay, so, we can make our own drum circle robin. Anyone wants to, you know what? I used, Sarah, you've been with me for a long time. With another network, I think we tried way before the advantage, the technology has improved for live streaming. I think we tried a drum circle a long time ago, and then it didn't work out because of the way we had to do it. Maybe we should try that again. Maybe all of us, everyone that has a drum, we should do that. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, as long as everyone hang in there with me. All right, let's see. I would love a message. Ruth is the first one. Let me make sure. I heard I was putting it. Oh, Sarah, I was putting to reinforcements, helping to heal as well as receiving healing. I love that, Sarah. I love it. I love it. Okay, absolutely, Ruth. I have time. Just hang with me. I'll go over, but please. Oh yes, Maureen. I saw a bunch of Indians dancing around a fire. One Indian with a feather said, "We are all connected." I love that, Maureen. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, we should do a drum circle. So us show hosts, we need to put it out there how we want to do a drum circle, and some of the VIPs who have drums, or just any of you, let me know. Message me. You have drums, and we could do that. Okay. Ooh, I am buzzing. Okay, hold on. Ruth. Concentrate on Ruth. Okay, so Ruth, an animal for you that shows up is the mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. So I don't feel like that part's right, but the mountain goat, you are a mountain goat. They have tremendous balance to be able to climb the side of that mountain. And if you are unbalanced, you fix it very quickly, or else you're going to fall off. And I haven't seen a mountain goat fall off of a mountain. Have you? So don't worry about that. If you feel a little off balance, you always regain your balance. So mountain goat, it's not surprising for you at all that the mountain goat shows up, Ruth. And let's see what celestial. Okay, the Lyra, 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 awareness and self-worth. Just stare that little light language from the stars. That is your message, Ruth. So if you want to take little screenshots, or Ruth, here's the mountain goat and the message from the stars. Earth and the stars. All right. Leave that with you, Ruth. Wendy is next. Wendy, 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 Wendy. Let me pull Wendy's. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. Maureen, I see you. And hello, Melissa, Missy Sparks. I say, Wendy, Wendy, Amu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Amu. Time to go on a new adventure. And you can go on a new adventure without having to leave your house. Yes, we know that. Wendy knows that. We all get it. Okay, so your message from the stars is from Sirius. Initiation. Courage. You're going through an initiation. More courage. Courage. Maybe courage to speak up. Journal. Talk about some of your experiences. Wait a minute. I gotta put these in here. Okay, so we got Emu, and then your message from the stars, message from the planet, message from the stars. Ooh, I should say the animal kingdom, the planet, but it's the same thing though. Animal kingdoms are so in tune to this planet, this biosphere. So, all right, yes, exactly. Hold on, where are we? I just found. Hold on, I can scroll back up. Linnell, Hazel, my sitting pup sat nice and tall during that. Oh, good. Thanks, Linnell. I felt my drum last week, all syncing up. Drum circle would be amazing. I wanted to medicine drum for years. That's my push. We should do that. I have tongue drums. It doesn't matter. I think any type of drums we can do. All drums are welcome, okay? So Linnell was next on the cards. I'm in on. Yes. Okay. So everyone message me who's in on a drum circle. You can message me through Facebook. You can, who doesn't get my number, text me, email me, whatever. Let me know so we can make that happen too. So Linnell, Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. You know that, girl. Oh, Wolverine. What was that movie? Was it Red Dawn? Wolverine! Sorry. All right. Wolverine, we know you're tougher than you think you are. All right. And the message from the stars, that light language too, is wow, you too, serious initiation. New perspective. So enjoy this. This light language here. New perspective. And Wolverine. I am trying to get this. Look, there you go. There's your messages, Linnell. Enjoy that, my dear. Okay, my Indigenous guides and I are excited. Yes, Robin. Robin message, absolutely. After Robin, I will do Maureen. So I don't forget. Not that I'm not forgetting. I never forget about you. Okay. Robin. Wait a minute, Robin. You have multiple that wants to come on. They're like, okay, this one? Okay, this one. Ooh, wait a minute. Is there two? No, that is one. All right. Platypus. Now, this says stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. You're catching yourself more. So I don't agree completely with that. I think that they're recognizing that you're shifting from this is uncomfortable and bad, and I'm just going to put a blessing on it. So the platypus is recognizing your success with that. All right. And so, yes, that's awesome. Platypus. And your message from the stars, the Pleiades, you're expanding now. You're expanding now. Ooh, look at that light language. Platypus. That's yours, Robin. I'll leave that with you. And I said Maureen is next. Maureen. Now, while y'all are waiting, if you don't mind, thumbs up, sharing the show with someone else who might benefit from the information. And if you get a chance, sign up. Just explore the other things. Do what you feel resonated with. Maureen. Oh, manatee, Maureen. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. A manatee. So you are a fighter and you have been fighting for justice for a very long time. Pick and choose your battles, though. Pick and choose your battles. You've been in fight mode for so long, or a justice mode. Switch to justice mode. Pick and choose your battles. This is better. Pick and choose your battles was the manatee saying. Pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose. You don't have to fight them all. You don't have to fight them all. Pick and choose. So you're not expending your energy out. And I think that's kind of harsh. Can I have a clarification on this one? I'll show it to you, but I always ask for a, okay, so Orion. The first card up for the message is a releasing. You are releasing self-hatred. I don't feel you hate yourself, but it's that blame. Release the blame, okay? Releasing blame. And I ask for validation or for clarity, for some more information on that. The Pleiades is you are expanding in faith. So I think that's a really great, yes, you are releasing any guilt, any blame, anything that self, all right, you're releasing all of that. And the manatee is like pick and choose your battles and just float. Just go with the flow. All right? So I leave that with you, my dear. Okay, let's see. It said Robin, taking a picture. Good. Wow, I love those cards. Ruth, I did read for you, right? Yeah, okay, you're welcome. Yes, you said thank you. Okay, thanks, I needed that. Let's see. I posted the pub on Telegram. Okay, great, I'll have to look at that. Okay, so is that it? Did I get through everyone? If we got, hey, still got time here. Who didn't I? Marsha, you still here? Melissa, tell me if you want a message. Did I forget anyone? Because I probably scrolled too fast. If I forgot you, please say you would like to have a message in the comments. Speak now or forever hold your peace. No, stop. I'm here. Okay, Marsha, you here? Would you like for me to pull some cards for you too? Yes. Oh, you should say yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And yes. Okay, so Marsha, here we go. Marsha. She's such a fun name. I love her name. It's just musical. Okay, so a weasel shows up. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, your ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and around you. I feel you already do this, and the weasel is validating that you are being very observant. So continue to observe. The weasel. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. Remember that song? Okay. And initiate from message from the stars. Serious initiation. Past life integration. So you're having a lot of maybe some past life memories. You're having some of that wisdom coming back up and being integrated. Your higher self, connecting more with the higher self that has all the information, that higher self within. All right, we can access it from within. All right, so there's your cards. Weasel and initiation. Serious. I'm serious. It's serious. All right. There you go. I know I twisted y'all's arms, right? Okay, Sarah, super space cookie, Sarah. Lots of energy. I'm burping. Sarah. See, before I even pulling a card for Sarah, her bumblebee, bzzz, she has a very strong bumblebee. It is one of her very strong guides. But oh wow, snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So you've done so much. Make sure that you are having that time to yourself. Snow leopard. Very good reminder. Very, very nice. All right, and now your message from the stars. Your message from the stars is mm, mm, releasing from Orion, releasing spiritual disillusionment. That's actually really awesome. I think we talked about this even in congratulations, with the Reiki of you learn things and then we are unlearning this anything that's disillusional, right? Spiritual disillusionment. Great cards. Woohoo! Releasing. Time to yourself and releasing. All right, there we go. Almost looks like an egg, doesn't it? And you release the egg crack. All right. Let me see what Maureen says. Thank you. Yes, I am my son's mom. I do blame myself for God trusting me to protect my son, and I failed my son and God, and that's why I blame myself for it. Thank you, Tiffany. Maureen, please don't. Oh, sweetheart, you did not fail anybody. Your son had a mission. You had a mission. You have a mission. Oh, everyone just give Maureen a blast of love. Just, you are worthy, Maureen. You didn't do anything wrong. And, okay, you're a beautiful, beautiful woman. And yeah. How many times has Jake come forward and told us how much he loves and appreciates you? So Jacob needs to come and tell you very loudly so that you'll remember. Okay. All right. So Elizabeth is next. Elizabeth. Dog. Hello. Man's best friend. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. I think you've learned this lesson. I feel like this is also one that is validating, and we've all been guilty of that, right? So you know what? By serving too many masters, and I know that dogs are usually dependent, but depend on yourself. And you have come a long way with this. That dependence, I see, is you've just excelled, and that has been something that you've got it. And dogs, who doesn't love dogs? So loyal too, but make sure that loyalty doesn't get in the way. Okay, I'm just Orion. It's releasing any root chakra dysfunctions, but it says, okay, because this is helping you step more into your empowerment, because a lot of people do this of expectations, and you are just, hey, wow, this is really stepping more into your power, your power right there. And yeah, I'm feeling, I know you understand this, so I leave that with you, my dear. Woo, powerful releasing going on, and validations for you. So Where am I? Sorry. Okay, Anthony. 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 Woohoo. 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 Anthony. 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 Blue heron. Oh, beautiful bird. Blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Judgment from others. Oh no, there'll be none of that. There'll be none of that. All right, blue heron. That's right. Make a stand. Stand up for yourself. Which you feel that too. You have been doing that more and more. All right, and a message from the stars for him. Orion, you're releasing denial. Ah, you see how these go hand in hand? Stand up for yourself. You're releasing any denial. Um, you know, sometimes it's easier just to push something aside or deny it, but you're releasing it now and really seeing it for what it is. And I feel like situations. So there you go. Wow. Spread your wings. Blue heron. There you go. I know it's got that nice long beak too, you know. Nobody's gonna judge you. No, no, we can't harm anyone. No harm. Remember, just raise your frequency. Woo! They can't touch you. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we won't do that. Well, I gotta sing. Sarah, a dear friend of mine passed away today, so I spent a lot of time alone and out with nature. That's you know they ascended. A lot of people are ascending out of their bodies. They can't do it in their bodies. A lot are ascending. So make sure you thank that friend for their mission, for their life, and yeah, visualize a dove, and you're releasing a dove. Just white feathers, white feathers. Now, Maureen, yes, we all love you. Robin's like, I love you so much, Maureen. Sarah, lots of love and healing to you, Maureen. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Let's see, Elizabeth. That's why I'm in therapy now, for real. I was great at it, but streamlining it now. Spot on. Okay. I'm the messenger, sweethearts. All of you, this is what y'all needed to hear. I'm that divine conduit giving you what you need because I can't even remember what I can't. Anyway, it's all right. All right, I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so did I got through everybody? No, we didn't go over too much, right? Okay, so another point, closing thing is how many of you have black spots? You can't remember a lot in your past. How many of us did go through okay, so from what I'm learning and reading this book, if Greys abduct you, they put you back. If and we know, and a lot of this is going to come out. If you had anything more evil abduct you, we wouldn't be here right now. So, how many though may have memories of being tested? Anyway, so how many of us block that out? So here is something. They can never take your memories away from you. They can't do that. What they do is they block it or they'll put it in another file somewhere in your mind. It is your body, your memories, your energy, your brain. You can, with the assistance of your guides, so that it's not too overwhelming, say, I am ready. I want to remember I am ready. I remember. Put it in the now. I am ready. I remember. I am in a safe space and I'm going to observe only everything that has been hidden from me. And I'm going to journal it, write it down, record it if you have to, voice record, whatever you need to do. And then let's it's important that we all remember and move forward together in peace, love, and harmony. All right. And right, I have years I can't remember. Me too. I have certain blackouts, but we can access that. Absolutely. And with the powerful team we have here, powerful circle, this tribe that we have. So thank you all so much. And message me if you want to do a show with me. Come on with me about your ET experiences. All right, we can have multiple people on here. And if you wanted to do the drumming circle. So one or the other or both, please let me know. I need your feedback, okay? Yeah, Wendy, yeah. Yeah. And but you have to understand that too, that some of the Greys were enslaved, right? Too. So, not that I'm taking up for them. I'm just saying. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in next Sunday, 8 p.m. You know where to find me, and the rest of the week, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come in and watch all the shows. Tomorrow night, Sarah, her special guest is Robin, our very own Robin. So you're going to have, it's going to be a great show. Look forward to that. And the rest of the week, we just have tremendous, wonderful shows. And so be sure to tune in. And those of you who haven't submitted testimonials yet, please do so. And we'll end with that. But the little commercial here on the end about submitting your testimonial. So thank you all so much. Many blessings. Remember, I see you. I see your light. I see that divinity in you. I see you. I feel you. Now let's keep vibrating in that frequency of source love. Shine on, sisters and brothers. I love you. Good night.
Share your appreciation to our show hosts by submitting a testimonial for your favorite Goldylocks Productions show.